Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on Monday night. Samuel, going to see what he can do. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. To the 45. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 47 yards. And the Bills first down.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Looking middle. He's got to complete to Coleman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Allen on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 13-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Second down and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On one, right?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Got.
His drive will start on the ground. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
11. Cut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made.
Here we go.
It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And He'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Room to maneuver at the 35. Still on his feet. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to extend their first quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
So we've played one quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now it's Allen. He's going to keep it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He runs with it, and the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
Will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
One, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Down the field, he's got Burton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Higgins sent in motion.
Shot.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Gun. 11 MT.
They
11
bring
MT.
Chase in motion. On second down, they run the counter. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first model.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's looking deep for Shakir. And this will be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Now Allen facing third and long. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. On fourth down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. God.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
11 Thomas. God.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Twelve.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. That one incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here now, 3rd and 5. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Bengals are going to take over just shy of midfield.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
11.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
12. Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Dot.
The third quarter begins with a run. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dot.
Handoff. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Bills have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want...
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Tape. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's get set. Dot.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
11 MT. 11. Dot.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On 2. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
They bring Chase in motion. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
In motion, Shakir. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
On one, ready? Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Up the middle they go. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His big game continues. His third touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Allen will throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now the defense tries to change their look.
Now a give on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Allen on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Shakir. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Allen working from the pistol. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 43 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And I At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11 Thomas.
Now a give up the middle. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Allen looking downfield for Coleman. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
11, 11, 11, 11.
He'll try the right side this time. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
On the toss, they'll run.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
11, 11, 11.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Ready?
What can they do here
11,
on
11.
third down and 7?
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Shot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get set. Shot.
This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Gun. Shot.
A tight end in motion now.
Shot.
First down and more. He's inside the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
12. 11 mighty. 11. Shot.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. They respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.